Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video we are going to examine the principles of natural justice. So there are two major principles of natural justice. One is nemo judex in causa sua. That is a Latin phrase. Translated to English, the phrase means that procedures must be free from any form of bias. The second principle of natural justice is audi alteram partem, that is, no person should be condemned unheard. So let us examine these principles in more detail. So starting with the first principle, procedures must be free from bias. Definitely it is very important to make sure that there is no bias involved in hearing. So we really have to make sure that the judges or the people that are making decision in any public body do not participate in that decision in a biased manner. Basically, what can make them participate in a decision process in a biased manner is possessing a pecuniary or adverse interest in the case. So by making sure that those interests do not exist, then we will really eliminate the likelihood of bias. Sometimes we have to note that actual bias exists, and in such cases there are signs and symptoms that will really tell us that this person or this public servant is biased towards a certain person or a certain situation. So using this knowledge, you may be able to eliminate biased individuals from public bodies, and thereby be able to come up with a more suitable results. We can also use if bias has been discovered to be forming part of a decision making process, then it can be used to invalidate that type of decision. So it is very important that this principle is observed. In the second principle, we are talking about people having the right to be heard. You cannot just condemn someone without giving them a chance to give their testimony and defend themselves. So even if someone has committed murder or whatever the gravity of the crime they have committed, they have to be heard before they can be condemned, because giving them a hear may enable us to unpack other contextual factors that were involved in that situation or that issue involved. So these principles can really form many rules. So let's now look at some of the laws that emanate, or other principles that emanate from these two basic rules against bias. So number one, we have rule against bias. 2, we have the right to be heard. 3, we have giving prior notice, that is sufficient prior notice, and that notice should be enough, and it should also be prior. You cannot give a notice after. Another thing, we have opportunity to be heard. So this right, opportunity to be heard, simply means this is whereby now a forum is provided to express the right to be heard. 5, we have disclosure of information. You cannot hold people, or maybe hold persons who are thought or who are suspected to have committed something without telling them why you are really keeping them. So you must disclose the information to them. 6, we have adjournment. 7, we have cross-examination. Cross-examination is simply asking questions. This can be maybe someone who is an investigator asking questions to the suspect, or vice versa. We also have 8 giving reasons, and also 9 we have legal representation. So in legal representation, some individuals may be able to afford lawyers and legal counsel, but some may not be able. That's why we see that in some cases the state provides a lawyer for an individual or an advocate for them, so that they can be able to plead their cause. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share and subscribe.